It was a crisp autumn evening, the air thick with anticipation. I sat at my desk staring at a blank sheet of paper, my mind racing with thoughts and doubts. I was at a crossroads in my life. I had always been a high achiever, excelling in my studies and career, but something was missing. I felt stuck, unfulfilled, and unsure of my true purpose. It was in that moment of quiet reflection that I realized I needed a change, a breakthrough that would empower me to live a more authentic and meaningful life. The decision to make a change wasn't easy. Fear whispered doubts in my ear, questioning my abilities and worth. I had spent years building a successful career, and the thought of starting over filled me with uncertainty. But deep down, I knew I couldn't ignore the yearning in my heart. I had to break free from the expectations and limitations I had placed upon myself and embrace the unknown. That night, I made a promise to myself. I would no longer let fear dictate my choices. I would take a leap of faith and pursue my passions, even if it meant stepping outside of my comfort zone. I knew the journey ahead wouldn't be easy, but I was determined to create a life that was both personally and professionally fulfilling. The decision to change was just the beginning. It was time to take action, to face my fears head on and embrace the challenges that lay ahead. Little did I know, this was the start of an extraordinary journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Embracing change was exhilarating, but it also came with its own set of challenges. As a woman in a society that often placed limitations on our aspirations, I encountered obstacles that tested my resolve. The first hurdle was overcoming societal expectations. I was raised to believe that a woman's primary role was to be a wife and mother. While these are noble aspirations, I yearned for something more, to make a meaningful contribution to the world beyond the traditional roles assigned to women. Then, there was the ever-present gender bias in the workplace. I quickly realized that men often had an easier time climbing the corporate ladder. Their voices were heard, their ideas valued, and their contributions recognized. Women, on the other hand, had to work twice as hard to prove their worth. We were often overlooked for promotions, our ideas dismissed, and our voices silenced. These challenges could have easily discouraged me, led me to believe that my dreams were simply unattainable. But instead of succumbing to these obstacles, I used them as fuel to propel me forward. I knew that I wasn't alone in this struggle. Countless women throughout history have faced similar challenges and emerged stronger, more determined, and more empowered. Overcoming these challenges required a combination of inner strength, strategic planning, and unwavering support from other women. One of the most important lessons I learned was the power of self-belief. I had to believe in myself, in my abilities, and in my vision for the future, even when no one else did. I surrounded myself with strong, supportive women who understood my struggles and celebrated my successes. Together, we created a network of support, offering encouragement, advice, and a listening ear when needed. I also realized the importance of mentorship. I sought out successful women in my field and learned from their experiences. They shared invaluable insights, guidance, and practical advice that helped me navigate the challenges I faced. But perhaps the most crucial strategy was to never give up. There were moments of doubt, times when I felt like giving up on my dreams, but I reminded myself why I started this journey in the first place. To live a life true to myself, to make a difference in the world, and to inspire other women to do the same. The journey of breaking through limitations was transformative. It pushed me beyond my perceived boundaries, forced me to confront my fears, and empowered me to create a life I had once only dreamed of. This breakthrough wasn't just about achieving professional success. It was about personal growth, about discovering my voice, and about using my experiences to empower other women. I learned that true success is not measured by titles or accolades, but by the impact we have on the world and the lives we touch. My journey taught me that we as women are capable of achieving anything we set our minds to. We have the strength, resilience, and determination to overcome any obstacle and create a brighter future for ourselves and generations to come. To all the women out there who dare to dream big, know that you are not alone. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your successes, and never stop fighting for your dreams. The world needs your unique talents, your unwavering spirit, and your compassionate hearts. Together, we can break down barriers, shatter glass ceilings, and create a world where every woman has the opportunity to shine. Remember